The Robber Bridegroom, Part 2. Listen and practice. I will tell you a dream, then, said the bride. I went alone through a forest and came at last to a house. Not a soul could I find within. But a bird that was hanging in a cage on the wall cried, turn back, young maiden fair. Linger not in this murderer's lair. And again a second time it said these words, my darling, this is only a dream. I went on through the house from room to room, but they were all empty. And everything was so grim and mysterious. At last I went down to the cellar, and there sat a very, very old woman, who could not keep her head still. I asked her if my betrothed lived here, and she answered, ah, you poor child, you are come to a murderer's den. Your betrothed does indeed live here, but he will kill you without mercy and afterwards cook and eat you. My darling, this is only a dream. The old woman hid me behind a large cask, and scarcely had she done this when the robbers returned home, dragging a young girl along with them. They gave her 3 kinds of wine to drink, white, red, and yellow, and with that she died. My darling, this is only a dream. Then they tore off her dainty clothing, and cut her beautiful body into pieces, and sprinkled salt upon it. My darling, this is only a dream. And one of the robbers saw that there was a gold ring still left on her finger, and as it was difficult to draw off, he took a hatchet and cut off her finger. But the finger sprang into the air and fell behind the great cask into my lap. And here is the finger with the ring. And with these words the bride drew forth the finger and shewed it to the assembled guests. The bridegroom, who during this recital had grown deadly pale, up and tried to escape, but the guests seized him and held him fast. They delivered him up to justice, and he and all his murderous band were condemned to death for their wicked deeds.